Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Pokemon Violet. In the last one, we took on the last gym leader, Rhyme, in her spooky rap battle with the ghost types. And we went over to the Elite Four, but we didn't take them on quite yet. That'll probably be the last thing we do. But for now, we are going to finish up the Operation Starfall with this battle against, what's his name? Said to be the second strongest of the team. I don't remember what his name is. Ortega? What it says his name is, but I thought they called him something else. Anyways, we gotta take him on, and then I think there'll be some other stuff. Because we need Penny to join our squad to go to Area 0. But we're also supposed to somehow get the final boss of Team Star to come out, so we'll see how that all works out. He is fairy type, so Tatsugiri is probably not going to be who we want here. Thinking Grafaiai is going to be the lead. Clodsire definitely going to be valuable, and then I think Ceruledge is just going to be not weak to them, unlike everyone else, so... I will return later when it's time for the young master's piano lessons. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young lady? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Pretty sure they're talking about Ortega, but... Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew. The Rushba squad? Rush? I have no idea how you're supposed to say that. Led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young lady might be? She's no friend of ours, you know. I think she might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess that follows. Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Yes. Splendid, then let us begin. It's times like this I wish I still had Orthworm on my team. He would smack up these fairy types. So, was that... The person that I fought in Team Star before this, I guess really was the strongest. They were like level 56 or something. I thought that this guy was more out of the way. This guy would be harder, but I guess the other guy was actually harder. Probably. We'll see when we get to the final, but... That was one of the biggest challenges we faced because we were a little bit actually under-leveled for it. Flare Blitz. Do I really want to replace Bitter Blade with Flare Blitz? I mean, that would be our hardest hitting move. If this was competitive, I would definitely get rid of Bitter Blade for Flare Blitz. I think since it's just a playthrough, I'd probably rather keep everything. Psycho Cut could also possibly go, but Psycho Cut gives him some good coverage against some stuff. So I'm going to keep Bitter Blade for the reasons that I said, but Flare Blitz in a competitive setting is probably much better. Wait, is this thing even Fairy type? I have knockoff at least. Well, well. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me, hasta la vista. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? I have no idea. There's no doubting you're here to make trouble. So I gotta go let everyone know. Hasta la vista. Alright, see you. I see, the guard has been dealt with. Good job. Kind of. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, the Rushba squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him, but his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for it but to take down all the lackeys he sends your way, just like everyone else. I'm so glad that you give me like these like pointed things about their strategy, and then you're like, oh yeah, but all you're going to be doing is fighting the front line until they come out. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Rushba squad off the map. Alright, let's do it. Yes, I am ready. Ding ding. Beep. Even the smallest stars can light up the sky when they shine together as constellations. We're the last bastion of Team Star. Losing isn't an option. Hey kid, you listening? If you beat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, we'll call the boss to deal with you. How's that for hospitality? That's very nice of you, thank you. Alright, you go take those on. Oh, hey, it's guardable. Oh, Fido and... forget what the other thing's called. Well, that was easy. That might have been the fastest one we've done yet. It took us less than a minute. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. This freaking car thing. Oh my gosh. That other guy that we fought, his car was literally invincible because it only did physical defense boosts. That was so annoying. Loss of Team Star's ferry crew, Ortega. Huh, so you're Selixia, okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever, I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. You think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. Well, I already saw a lot of Grimmsnarls. Those are kind of nasty looking. Aw, I like Azurill. Ever since they gave that thing huge power as its hidden ability, it became a monster. Promise I'll paint it nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Maybe he said I won't play nice? I don't know. Poison Jab, let's go. I am not allowed to switch. I mean, we'll see. If this car also does physical defense boosts, it's not the end of the world because what's his face, Tatsugiri can still deal damage, but Tatsugiri will be at a disadvantage, so ideally that won't happen. But I think this time we're not under leveled, so it should be fine, I think. We might even, actually I don't think it'll be poisonable. What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Oh, we're already at the end? I thought you had 5 Pokemon. Was that already 5 or was that only 4? So I don't know if this thing counts as Steel type. I don't really understand how this thing works. It says this is super effective, so I guess he's not Steel type? You just took half your health. And you did not get a boosted stat. Steel Roller. Wow, you made the mist disappear? Oopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time. I feel like that's not what we should be realizing right here. Good work, Grafai. You showed him. Ugh, how could I lose? What the heck? And flashback time. About a year and a half ago. Ard, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I want to see the looks of our bullies' faces once we get it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work. Come on, good fella, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand, genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have 0 payout, I'd just have asked my mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, you just gotta crank up the power somehow. It doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have them evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Don't you just need an item to evolve them? You literally don't have to train them at all. Millie, wait. Or Melly, wait. You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. God, this sucks. What a flashback. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in battle. Really? Because I didn't do anything except use the same move on you. If any of us squad bosses were defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our own code would make me a traitor to the team. Gah, fine, not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzling Gleam. I do like Dazzling Gleam. It's a good move. Too bad Tatsugiri can't learn it. And just so you know, you are the worst, like the most annoying person ever. Gee, thanks. But I get it, you're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Ah, actually, a different matter brought me. There's someone I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want to tell you something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer is the same as everyone else in the team. It's 'cause I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue. What, you just now figured this out? Who would have guessed it, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am the best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. There aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do... Yeah, why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how to best deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No, no one told me that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. So they should be coming back right about now. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I want the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region, under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. You're telling me that the entire academy quit a year and a half ago? That's absurd. So that's why our current teachers were all brought in. Gee willikers, man. You are a frickin' genius. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Wow, amazing. So when does this person come back from their study abroad program? Because I think that's the leader of Team Star that we're supposed to be fighting, and they should be coming back about right now. It's Elixia, it's me. Did you do it? Did you claim Ortega's star badge? With its boss no longer around, the Rushba squad is good as finished. So Ortega was the last. All the 5 squad bosses have now been toppled from their pedestals. I imagine they'll leave Team Star before long, and now that they've lost their special positions after that, they should be back to attending classes at the academy. Nice work out there. Is that Clive I hear? Cassiopeia, well done to you too. She didn't do anything. At least not yet. Thanks, now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Wow, we have so many league points. More TMs we can make. Oh, that reminds me. I'm doing the whole supply unit rep thing this time, right? Indeed, you can go ahead and give Celixia her bonus reward. That's suspicious. Why is Penny not doing it? Lots of Pokemon materials. At long last, Operation Starfall has entered its final stage. There's only one thing left on the agenda. You must defeat the big boss and have Team Star disband for good. Yeah, how though? I mean, we know that obviously, what's his face, Mr. Harrington knows who it is, but I don't know if Clive knows who it is. Don't worry, there's no need to search them out. The true identity of Big Boss is none other than me. Wow. Can't say I haven't been saying that from the beginning. I mean, that makes it makes obvious sense that they wanted to disband Team Star. Although the fact that you didn't do it sooner is questionable. I didn't mean to keep it from you for so long, but the right moment never came. I'm the one who formed Team Star back then. The members of the team were my closest friends. And I treasured them more than anything. But they never even met you. If they go on like this, Team Star won't do any good for anyone. They've got to give it up, so I'm using the code we made together to force them to disband. Lixia, I'll be waiting for you in the schoolyard after dark. You should come as well, Clive. Understood. Then I'll see you both there. Well, we got time, so we're gonna finish this up, I guess. So Cassiopeia was the big boss of Team Star this whole time. I scarcely thought it possible. But with this revelation, I might have an inkling as to their true identity. Mr. Harrington said he knew who it was. You're telling me you don't know? You don't know of the student records of someone who was forced to go study abroad for a year and a half, exactly a year and a half ago? They should be returning to the school about now, so you should know who's returning to the school about now. Seems we'll find our answers after dark in the Academy schoolyard. Let's prepare as best we can before heading over. Sure, whatever you say. Okay. So we'll need to heal up. I think we'll lead with Tatsugiri. Although this battle, we're probably going to be... At least Tatsugiri might be slightly underleveled for it. So maybe I shouldn't lead with Tatsugiri. I just don't want Tatsugiri to die. But I guess we don't really get XP from these battles ever. I don't know. Let's... I should have zoomed out a little bit, huh? Let's make sure we go to a Poke Center. Yeah, I guess we'll just tie all this stuff into one, because we kind of did most of our exploring last time. There's some areas still to explore, but not really what I'm looking for right now, I think. At some point, I might do those stake doors or whatever, but we'll see. That seems like something where we got decently close without looking stuff up, but we probably missed at least one stake somewhere, so it'll be easier to just look it up, honestly. There is that one area that I never explored that... What is that annoying noise, by the way? Like, down here, I said that I thought the last stake would be down in here, and we never did go there, so it's... Could still actually be there. Oh, it's still making the noise for all the things we defeated in the raid battle earlier. We just defeated things so quickly. So this is where the league door is, right? Yeah. I'll just take my time so this noise goes away. Oh, there, we're at the end of it. Okay. Should we throw in a save before we do this? Not like I think it'll matter, but... Sup, Selixia? I'm just gonna call him Director Clavel every time. Oh, come on, the name's Clive, remember? Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Oh my god, it's Director Clavel. I do apologize for deceiving you in my disguise. Yep, you got me. In truth, the boy you know as Clive was none other than the director of the Yuva Academy, Mr. Clavel. I already knew that. What? But my disguise was perfect. Although now that I think about it, I did neglect to keep up my youthful act on a few occasions. I literally called you Director Clive half, or like almost the entire time, except for the first one. Where I was gonna try and keep up your charade, but then I thought it would be funnier to just call you your actual name. That must have been what gave me away. Regardless, there's still one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all... That doesn't even make sense, honestly. That's impossible. Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh yes, it was very clever. I still don't believe you. So, Miss Elixia, now that you know I'm the big boss, that means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in a final showdown to decide it all. It doesn't make any sense. You're telling me a year and a half ago you were going to this academy? I still don't believe you. I am Cassiopeia of Team Star. With this battle, I will finally bring Operation Starfall to an end. Like, even though we're in the final battle, I still don't believe you. This is a problem. I don't think Katsugiri wins this. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, we'll switch out on the yawn. At least we got some damage in first. This is a good switch, I think. If he goes for a psychic type move, then we just finish him off. Foul play. That's not good for you. It was a decent predict, but since I went into a dark type, I resisted it anyways. Obama Snow. You have very good matchups against me, sir. What do I do against you? Do I even have anything? I guess I got you. Yeah, this is the best bet. If he goes for an ice move, I should eat it up and then just heal up with Bitter Blade. Does snow reduce the power of fire type moves? It shouldn't, right? Because water reduces the power of fire type moves. Or rain, I mean. So that brings up the question, though, where is Penny? It does make sense why Penny was the person delivering the supplies, though, because it didn't seem like Penny would have, like, an extracurricular activity that wasn't at the school. You just have a counter for everything, by the way. Okay, I'm immune to the Intimidate. Do I just hope? No, that's stupid. I was gonna say, do I just hope that I eat one move? I mean, I think if the Gyarados was trained well, and my Pokemon was trained well, then I should die. So I'm gonna make the smart move instead. Oh, you have Earthquake. That does a lot of damage. Okay, we got a poison. But I need to switch, because Quagsire is going to die. Also, why didn't you go for Earthquake on a Ceruledge? I feel like that would have made the most sense. Because you should have predicted that I would expect a Water-type move and just go for a Ground-type move that would also be just as good. Ooh, I got no switch-ins for this, though, huh? He's got to go for another Earthquake. And I got nothing for an Earthquake. I think I just go Meowscarada and then hope I outspeed you. I think I outspeed you. I think I just barely survived this earthquake. Oh. Why is earthquake not very effective? Does grass really resist ground? Man, there are some resistances I just don't know, huh? But yeah, now you got a problem. We'll just flower trick you. This person is just walking through the middle of our battle, but okay. This is probably the highest level battle these kids are ever going to see, and they're just ignoring it. Poltergeist. I assume you don't have an item, but it's still enough to kill. Amoongus. You're at an advantage here. I think I U-turn out. I think I go Grafii, because I can't get poisoned. And a poison move's not going to hurt me very much. Grass move's not going to hurt me very much. So, yeah, that was the right move. Surprised you went for Giga Drain. You are tanky, though. That's obnoxious. I feel like I just stay in and wake up. I don't think this thing can kill me anytime soon. Hopefully he doesn't bring his health to a level where I can't one-shot him anymore. Oh, there we go. Skeledirge. Is that the... To think that I, Cassiopeia, would be backed into a corner like this. I don't know what this is. Is this the Dragalge thing? No. Oh, this is... Oh, of course you have this. I forgot that you started with this starter. I also... You look like you're ground type. This seems bad for me. I think Grafii might be dead here. Do I go for the Terrastalize Slash? I think he might Terrastalize as well. But he'll probably Terrastalize into fire. So I think I just go for my most powerful move. Because I think I'm faster. Very well, it seems I shall have to Terrastalize my Pokemon. So we never got to see the second form of this Pokemon, though. Because no one ever used it against us. We saw the first form at the beginning of the game. And we never saw the second form. I wonder if he'll give it to us for beating... Wow, you took no damage. You have Earth Power? Ooh, that's not good for me. I think I hope for a poison, I guess. Because Grafii has a really good chance to poison. Because both Poison Jab has a chance to poison, and his ability gives him a chance to poison on contact. Okay, well, Grafii went down. But Tatsugiri should be able to clean this up. I hate that Tatsugiri is always falling through the floor everywhere. And he's level 60 now. How strong you have grown. Well now, Miss Elixia, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually crazy. I told you it wasn't possible. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrow should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine an ordinary student can hope to stand against them and win. So I challenge you to battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. But it turns out you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it is surely you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star, and win. Leave it to me. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, I leave this in your hands. Oh, it's Time. Is Time the person? You there. What do you think you're doing? Wait, no, Time is just one of the teachers here. Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It's no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? Ah, no, if I could just explain. You see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky? Behind? Ahem. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Miss Elixia. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once. And I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board, make no mistake. Good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. Wow, he's actually not gonna come, huh? Am I healed up? I am. Did we lead off with Tatsugiri? Tatsugiri lead was not it. I realize now that Tatsugiri is, like, supposed to set up at the end and sweep. So who actually leads? We don't have a good lead. Clodsire's not a very good lead. He likes to switch into moves for us. So we don't want him to be injured early on. Honestly, Ceruledge, I guess? No. Meowscarada, because Meowscarada has, U-turn. That makes the most sense. Ceruledge is okay because he can use his Clear Amulet to resist any status changes. But he doesn't have a way to switch out. And we gotta remember, we got a Revival Blessing on, So where am I supposed to be going? Do I use this thing? We should probably see... Schoolyard is where we're supposed to go, right? I don't know if it counts as after dark. Let's go see these other things. It seemed dark while we were outside, but... Maybe these are like quests that we're supposed to be doing? Ah, hello. Have you gotten used to things here at the academy? Yes. Great, glad to see you're having fun. What do you want? Oh, have you been using the Pokédex app? Yeah, I made a lot of progress. I'm the one who made it, you know? Yeah, I'm aware. Every time someone uses the app, catches a Pokemon, that data gets sent to me. It's really helping with my Pokemon research, so be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work on filling in your Pokédex. For your first school, oh, okay, so you have Pokédex goals. Yeah, I am way past that. Let me know once you've done so. I see you've already registered 30 species of Pokemon in the Pokédex form. Wow. So you caught this kind of Pokemon and this one? All this data, this is the best. Ah, sorry about that, I got a little excited there. But I get the feeling that you're going to be a great help in my Pokemon research. Here, take this. Consider it my way of saying thanks. False swipe. I'm starting to think that the leader, or that Cassiopeia is Penny. It's the only thing that makes sense, I think. Oh, so this is how we get false swipe. You sure are good at catching Pokemon, aren't you? For your next goal, let's aim for 100. Remember, when you find a Pokemon you've never seen before, give a Pokeball a throw. This is going to be a long conversation. You can't leave in between. It just keeps going. And we have like 300 Pokemon, almost. Wow, little Pokemon, big Pokemon. Wow, you even have data on the Pokemon of this specific size? So much data, so much to analyze. Ah, sorry about that. I got a little excited there. My Pokemon research is moving forward at a great pace thanks to your efforts. Here, take this. Consider it a way of my saying thanks. 20 Ultra Balls? Oh, I could have used that a while ago. You're a natural at this Pokemon catching thing, aren't you? For your next goal, let's aim for 200. Okay, well, I don't think we hit 300, which will probably be the one after that. I know that's a tall order, but keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. I see you've already registered 200 Pokemon. Wow, amazing, crazy. Wow, Pokemon from the mountains, Pokemon from the sea. Wait, what? No way. You even found a Pokemon in a place like this? Ah, sorry about that. I got a little excited there. My Pokemon, the super duper splendidly thanks to you. Here, take this. Consider it a way of my saying thanks. 20 Quick Balls. Nice. I could have used that a while ago, too. You're a bona fide Pokemon catching professional. For your next goal, let's go for a complete Pokedex. 400. Okay, so never mind. I'm not very close. This is no easy feat, but I'm sure you can do it. So they made the Pokedex exactly 400 for this game. Interesting choice. Has it ever been an exact round number in a single game before? What about the old games? Was Mew actually part of the old games, or was it only 150? But even then, that's not a round number on the hundreds. Has there ever been a game where it was a round 100 number? I wonder. Keep tossing those Pokeballs and don't give up. Alright, I'll work on that. Well, at least we know that there were some goals that we were supposed to be accomplishing. Okay, let's check what the other goals were. We'll do that in a second. Nurse's office. What could the nurse possibly want? Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. Miriam. What brings you here today? I don't see anything super wrong with you or your Pokemon. Wait, this is your first time here, isn't it? Yes. Oh, so I guess you transferred in recently. Well, I mean, I've already almost finished my entire treasure hunt. You must be Selixia, right? Everybody's been talking about you. I've heard all kinds of rumors. Apparently you fell off of a cliff right after enrolling in the academy, and even picked a fight with Team Star. Yep, that's all true. Oh yeah, you started your treasure hunt thing, right? Come tell me about anything super interesting you find out there on your adventures. I'm kinda bored just sitting in here all day, you know? I don't have any classes to teach, and students only come here to skip class. Jeez, way to tell it how it is. So yeah, drop by if you can. Deal? Deal. You became slightly closer with Nurse Miriam. What is this, a dating game now? What are we doing here? Hey there, wait. Have you toughened up a bit? Yes. Oh, so you know your tough stuff, huh? Haha, but seriously, you look a bit different. I bet it's because of all the crazy experiences you're having on your treasure hunt. You need to tell me about what you've been up to. Sure. Woo, that's super cool. I sure am jealous of you kids. You don't get to try out, or you don't get to try out new things every single day. Wait, did she say don't? I don't know, I read it too quickly. Me, on the other hand, I actually wanted to become a teacher. I'm just a school nurse, you know, I can't teach classes or anything like that. I couldn't pass the certification exam to become an actual health teacher. Well, that's disappointing. I took it so many times, but no luck, so here I am, stuck forever in the nurse's office. Oh, sorry, I guess this isn't a very fun thing to talk about. Have you considered trying harder? Like, if you've taken a test so many times, you're just not trying hard enough. Like, the first time, maybe you're just not good at tests, but at a certain point, as long as it's a similar test, you should be able to pass as long as you're putting in the effort. Which it doesn't sound like you are. I guess this isn't a very fun thing to talk about, but you're such a good listener, I find myself telling you all kinds of stuff. I hope you'll still come to see me, even if I talk your ear off like this. What are we doing here? Is there more to tell you about? Are you tired? Why not lie down and have a quick rest? Okay, that was it. Apparently I'm now close friends with Miriam or something. Interesting. How do I get out of here? The Blissey is just blocking the way, but okay. Entrance hall. Oh, I forgot I had a dorm room, huh? So Nurse Miriam is now in the entrance hall. I guess I'll just follow her around. There seems to be some quests to do with her. I'll make sure we finish up the Cassiopeia thing today, hopefully. Okay, where are you? Oh. Oh, there you are. Oh, hey, Celixia. Sorry. Were you looking for me? I've been away from the nurse's office lately. Did you need something from me? Yes. Are your Pokemon hurt? Just a sec. Here you go, a little first aid. You must really be having an adventure out there, judging from those scrapes and cuts. Huh, oh yeah, I guess it's pretty unusual for me to be out of the nurse's office like this. Well, I'm actually doing a bit of studying. I thought I'd try my best at the health teacher certification exam one more time. You can do it! Probably, as long as you actually try. Just so you know, it's totally not because I'm inspired by a certain somebody working hard at their treasure hunt, okay? Alright, I didn't say it was. Well, maybe I am, just a little bit. So, you know, thanks. Yeah. Oh, my break time's almost over. I know you'll be cheering me on. You feel trusted. What are we doing here? Also, how long does this go on for? Okay, back to the nurse's office. I also don't know how to make it nighttime. And it doesn't seem like... Like, I don't know how to do the Cassiopeia thing right now anyways. Hey there, come on. Yeah. I'm so glad you're here. I have some good news for you. You're not gonna believe this, but I passed the health teacher certification exam. That's great. Thank you so much. I saw you pushing yourself real hard with your treasure hunt, and that really inspired me. Of course, most of the credit for my success goes to my own hard work, though. Yeah, I would hope so. Thanks for giving me the push I needed to try again. Max revives, okay. So there actually are rewards for this. But they tell me there's no room to add new classes this year. Alright, we'll wait till next year. So I guess I'll keep being Nurse Miriam for a bit. Just you wait though, I'll be standing in front of a class at the academy before you know. Then I'll teach you all you need to know about health. I bet I'll make a great teacher. I can't wait to see you in my class. You formed a close bond with Nurse Miriam. Again, what are we doing here? Okay. I guess the nurse thing's over. Alright, to the director's office. We finished the nurse sub-quest line. Why do you have 7 Pokeballs? Oh, why, hello, Miss Lixia. How's your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of adventures, I hope? Yes. Wonderful, I'm glad to hear it. Do keep in mind that a treasure hunt has no set course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do splendidly. Speaking of such pursuits, there has been something on my mind as of late. If I could ask you for your expertise on the matter, I would be most grateful. You see, I recently heard a word whose meaning escapes me. Oh no, we're teaching kids slang. I believe it to be some sort of slang. Tell me, what does Shugi mean? I have no idea. Being outdated. Sure. I think I understand. For both the speaker and recipient, it is not a pleasant word, I take it. The words used by the young people these days are quite often beyond my comprehension. Oh no, we're gonna give him all kinds of wrong ideas about these words because I don't know what they mean. When I learn the meanings behind the words, I find that I feel much closer to my students. I'm most grateful to you for your help on that front. Oh, now we have a quest with Dr. Clavel as well. Or Director Clavel. Speaking of which, there's something I would very much like to ask you. Your variety of classes during your time here. Which of our faculty members has made the most favorable impression on you? I can't help but notice that the nurse... Oh, there's the nurse. Honestly, I haven't been to any of the classes. I know Mr. Jacques. I saw Miss Time once. I feel like if I say this, that's kind of awkward. I'm gonna say Nurse Miriam. Because there was a quest with her that I just happened to do 10 seconds ago. Oh ho, Nurse Miriam, you say. Yes, she's a fine practitioner of medicine, a most kind and gentle soul. We are truly blessed to have so many wonderful teachers and staff members at Yuva Academy. Firmly believe that our faculty is second to none in their commitment to their students and outgoing education as well. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. You became even closer. Thank you for the visit. A good friend of mine has been telling me of your recent exploits. You mean Clive? Aha, I'll leave their identity to your imagination. But now, lest I forget, there's another matter I would like your opinion on. Do you know what manner of gentleman's hairstyle is considered cool, as if it were among the youth these days? I got no idea. I don't even know what a 2-block cut is. I like short styles, so let's go with that. I didn't want to mislead him on this one. Not purposefully, at least. Oh, is that so? I suppose I have indeed seen some of the Academy's male students sporting such a style. Could it be, then, that the pompadour has already had its day in the sun? Yeah, perhaps I ought to consider a change of wig. Yeah? Sure. Ah, that is to say, never mind. Thank you for your insight, Miss Elixia. It was most enlightening. You feel trusted. This is going well. What is the point of this, by the way? You ever happen to need... okay, maybe he's in a different room now? Why is there a Blissey at the entrance to every door? Is that a bug? Or what is happening? Okay, I guess he's gone. To the schoolyard, I guess? Like, everywhere I go, there's just a Blissey standing there. I don't understand. It's a Blissey in the middle of that room. It's Penny. It's Elixia. It's the Blissey. Thanks for coming. Why do you look so smug? This must be quite a shock for you. Not really. The big boss Cassiopeia, they were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. That's what it was? Alright. After the operation started, I kept an eye out on you as a member of the supply unit. and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf. All for the goal of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. That doesn't really make sense. Can't you just put an end to it without me defeating you? But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I just can't roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? I'm ready. Thanks. Oh, hey, it's Director Clavel. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology mistimed had me, preparations took longer than expected. That voice, are you Clive? Penny, so it was you after, no, is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh, I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay, will do. Genius. Is that my phone? Did he take my phone? Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No, Penny! Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. You are challenged by Penny of Team Star. Umbreon. I won't hold back in this battle. I'll stay true to Team Star's code. Oh, hold on. I can't control the camera. I swear, he's using my phone, or at least it was a phone that had the same color as mine. Okay, you have 6 Pokemon. Play rough's not a bad option, but you're very physically defensive. But what are you gonna do to me? Like, you can't really do anything to me, unless you Toxic me, then I would be very sad. I think we go for Play Rough and see what you're gonna do. Please don't miss. Okay, you're not doing anything, though. So we can just go for another Play Rough. This is not a real Umbreon. This move is 90% accurate, by the way. They really need to make some better physical fairy moves. Like, I'd take a 10% damage cut to not have 90% accuracy. Please. Baby doll eyes, that's not good. I need to get out of here then. You still died? How? Was that a crit? Okay. Okay, I do need to get out of here though. Oh, you just have all the evolutions. That makes a lot of sense. Considering your Eevee backpack. You just really like Eevee, I see. Although it makes me question how you seem to think you're such a good trainer, because the evolutions don't exactly make a very good team. Especially when you run Dark Pulse on your Umbreon, you obviously aren't concerned with running good sets. Okay, Ceruledge, come on out of here. I figure Leafeon might have bug moves, yeah. And Ceruledge would just absorb the bug moves anyways. Baby doll eyes again, but you can't lower my stats, you nerd. Who beats Ceruledge? I guess Vaporeon? Other than that, Ceruledge has a pretty good matchup against everything. Yep, here comes Vaporeon. Alright. So what do I do here? It's gonna hurt my feelings, so let's go Clodsire. I like his music. Baby doll eyes. Do all of your Eevees have baby doll eyes? Okay, I think we go Toxic because who knows how long it's gonna take to kill this thing, especially with attack down. He might not have a move that can hit me. That's why he just keeps using baby doll eyes. Okay, I have an idea here. Because obviously Clodsire is not going to be able to do much damage like this. Right before Vaporeon dies to Toxic. Oh, you have Quick Attack. But that can't hit Ceruledge. I think there's no way Vaporeon is going to use... How much does this do? Okay, that's not quite enough. I think I just do nothing here. Because I want to skip this turn, essentially. I don't want Vaporeon to die this turn. And then there's no way Vaporeon uses a water move on Clodsire, right? That would be so stupid. So then I just swap in Ceruledge this turn. Quick Attack misses me. Baby Doll Eyes can't lower my stats. So unless I just get God predicted here. As I was saying, what? Are you for real, Vaporeon? You actually just used a Hydro Pump on my Clodsire? I hate you. Alright, well. Let's do it, Tatsugiri. It's your time to shine. Oh, wow, you sent out Jolteon, of course. Well. Clodsire's coming back out. Man, the fact that Clodsire is immune to 2 different types of damage is crazy. You lived, huh? Oh, more Baby Doll Eye. I can't believe that Vaporeon. Now the one thing about this is none of your Pokemon can kill Clodsire. He's literally just a god. Okay, I may have lied. I did not think your Flareon would do that much damage. Sylveon. I expected you to have a Sylveon. I can't fault you on your battle skills at all. No wonder the bosses fell at your hands. I'm surprised you don't have an Espeon, though. Time to terrestrialize. Shine bright like the starry sky and become who you really want to be. I have no idea what you're going to terrestrialize to. Normal type, maybe? Nope, just into fairy type. Okay. Shadow Ball? Why does it move so slow? Okay, this might take a while. Unfortunately, Clodsire is afflicted by Baby Doll Eyes at the moment, so... You charm- oh no, here we go. And it begins. The problem is that there's no one who can switch into a Sylveon. I have like 3 Pokemon that are weak to Sylveon. Grafaiai could maybe do it, but my VV power will crush you into Stardust. Moonblast. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to switch into you. Ow. Oh no. No, Clodsire, how could you betray me? Can Clodsire survive one more Moonblast? I don't know. Yup, you lived. Come on, Clodsire. Now's your time. It all comes down to this. He's done it. He wins! It's all over now. Finally over, guys. It's done. We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up, are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intention to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. Thanks, Atticus. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokemon. They just blubbered and apologized the whole lot. Our outfits must have spooked them good. But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and then they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right, this little stunt might have put us up the creek. I'll fix this mess on my end, just leave it to me. What are you saying? I'm the one who started Team Star, I dragged you all into this, so I'll take responsibility for everything. Oh, noble and kind big boss, you cannot. Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again. Oh yeah, and what about you? I can't go back. Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right? All I could say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were also kind to me. Stop right there, BB. What are you talking like we'll never speak again? I need to go take care of some things. Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, big boss, answer us. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Selixia. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star, and me, too. Hold that thought, Miss, Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Operation Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. So it's back to the code. Once again, the bosses must have taken it quite seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star. I couldn't. Wait. I could use it. That should say couldn't, right? Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them. Oh, I'm very confused. Even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. That's the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star know? What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Wow, amazing. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well, then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha ha! Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But, but why? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I need a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy away from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't the outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig. Ahem, well, that's quite enough of that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? Huh? Yo, big boss, long time no see. Momo? More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly? Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Atticus. So, I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? 40? We found you at last. You have no idea how worried we've been. Harry. The stupid Blissey. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2. Hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... I mean, why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced of the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this peace was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course your immense courage in putting things to right. And so I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey are hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed, Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Woohoo, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. You realize you could have disbanded the team and still stayed together? But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. Far as we heard, you only went through with it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just cause someone told us to, after all, ain't our style. I cannot even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokemon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Alright? Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically I will be asking you to manage the STCs. The Star Mobiles? And that stands for Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainers' talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Miss Elixia battling her way through your bases. The base's construction, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team's activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, sounds like fun, so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. Except for Penny doesn't have a base. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. It is true, we would most happily have you at our sides, my lady. We can go to school together too. That way, if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you. We were already talking about how great it'd be to have both Team Star and school in our lives. This be a sweet deal for us. So, what do you say? You guys... Slixia, what do you think? I don't know which one of these to say. I think it sounds great. But I just... No need to give your response right this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least I think our little group should go their separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it is time to leave. Miss Elixia, please stop by my office later if you would. Man, this story never ends. Oh, jeez, okay. Are my Pokemon healed? Yeah, they're fine. Alright. Okay, the Blissey is definitely not supposed to be here, right? Now he's like halfway. I thought that maybe there was just a Blissey everywhere. Now I'm starting to think that it's definitely not supposed to look like that. Here you are, Miss Elixia. I want to thank you for all your hard work in resolving the situation with Team Star. If not for you, I suspect I would have done the team a grievous injustice in my choice of punishment for their actions. You have my sincere gratitude. Knock knock. Hey, with it. It's Penny. Miss Penny, do come in. Hello, Director. About the STCs. I'd like to work on them together with the rest of Team Star. That's wonderful news. Thank you very much for your favorable response. But, I should be punished more heavily than the others, I think. Why so? Because of Operation Starfall? No, not because of that. Because of the other really bad thing I did. And what would that be? You know, the LP I gave you both in exchange for helping me with Operation Starfall. I got hold of it sort of illegally by hacking the Pokemon League's LP manager. Oh, I thought you actually, like, earned it by having strong Pokemon. That's a little bit of a problem, yeah. I see, that is quite the revelation. I did not think such a thing was even possible in the first place. It wasn't all that hard. I mean, I'm really sorry and I won't do it again. This matter is rather out of my jurisdiction, I'm afraid. I will have to consult Miss Jita, the Pokemon League chairwoman, on how to best proceed. I figured as much. I do apologize, Miss Elixia, but I will have to ask you to give us some privacy. So what am I supposed to do now? Did I win? What? Freaking Blissey, get out of here. Well, like, how do I finish the quest, though? Like, did I win yet? If you ever need help with school-related matters, I shall be happy to lend an ear. Alright, well, that's not how we do it. So how do I win? I don't know. It doesn't look like there's any other point on the map to go to. Except for the Pokemon League? Well, maybe we'll try leaving the building. Then we'll see what happens. How do I get to the entrance hall? Hoping that if I leave the building, the stupid Blissey will go away. Oh, here we go. Elixio. Call you Penny. There's something I want to talk to you about. Could you meet me in front of the school stairs, you know, where we first met? I'll be waiting. Okay, we're not quite done yet. We need her to, like, actually be okay with joining the squad for going to Area 0. Oh. Hello. Hasta la vista. Excuse me? The 6 of us thought up that catchphrase back when we created the team. It's so cringy, it's perfect, you know? No, I think it's just cringy. Anyway, about the LP thing. I thought I was going down big time for hacking the league point system, but they're letting me off easy. What happened? Pokemon League said they'll waive my debt if I do some volunteer engineering for them. They even asked me to come work for them after I graduate, if you can believe that. Director Clavel and that Jita lady kept complimenting me like a weird amount. Apparently I have outstanding talent or something. Sorry for calling you out here to meet like this. I'm still not so great with people face to face. I never seem to find the right words, but thank you so much. You saved Team Star and my friends along with it. I know words won't ever be enough to properly thank you for all you've done, so here. Draco Meteor. That's actually, that could be a good move. I assume Tatsugiri can learn that. But again, that's more of a competitive move. I feel like I'd rather use Dragon Pulse normally. I don't know. Maybe I will teach him Draco Meteor. It's just like, once you've used Draco Meteor... I guess if you set up a nasty plot, it isn't that bad. Then you can use it like twice in a row. Maybe 3 times in a row. It does harshly lower. Okay, maybe only twice then. I forgot it was harshly. I thought it was only 1 stage. I'm sure you'll put this to good use. And one more thing. I want to repay the debt I owe you. If you ever think of any way I can do that, just let me know. I'm great with machines and hacking stuff. Yeah, can you come to Area 0 with me, please? So next time, I'll be the one helping you. Be seeing you then. Hasta la vista. Alright, bye. What the heck was that flying thing in the background? That was like a UFO tumbleweed. Starfall Street, complete. But what was that thing? It was like right here at the side of the stairs. It's like a flying tumbleweed. I don't know what that was, but oh well. Okay, well, I think that's it for now. We finished Starfall Street, and we beat Penny, and now she should hopefully join us for our quest to Area 0. But we still have one more quest to complete, which we will be doing next time, which is the Pokemon League, which will hopefully get Nemona to join us on the quest as well. But we'll see. We saved the Pokemon League for its entire own episode. So we'll see how long that takes. I assume there's going to be at least 4 Pokemon League members, maybe a champion, and then maybe Nemona afterwards. I don't know. That will all be revealed to us in the next one, hopefully. But hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.